Mission start.
Jumping in from the sky is crisply. Today I'm using the Makuve's Gouf. This is a gotcha mobile suit. It was introduced about a month and a half ago, probably 2 months at this point, and it's a 300. It comes in at 300. I believe there are 4 levels to it, and there was a step-up banner that allowed you to get all 4 units, all 4 levels of it rather. And I really like the design on this thing. It's interesting to say the least. But enough of designs. Let's get into some of the quirks of this thing. For one, it has, in its unaltered state, it has no beam defense and no ballistic defense. So it has abnormally high hit points as a result. To try and offset that, since I've done this round, the litany of mobile suits have been buffed. For instance, one that's of particular danger is being used by one of my teammates at number 4 in the Gem White Dingo. That would annihilate this thing with its early production beam rifle. I will do a match with that at some point. But melee is where this thing shines. Now, one thing you will notice about this is that it has the Gouf's heat rod. Unlike the regular Gouf and, by extension, the Gouf Donahue type, the heat rod performs exactly like the Gian. Well, almost exactly like it. Its downswing is basically several forward stabs, and ultimately I have to say it's pretty excellent, as I am going full in on it. So let's talk about the finger Vulcans. It has the Gouf's standard finger Vulcans, which are an excellent machine gun type weapon, but it also has another mode which is like a shotgun. It's not a shotgun per se, but it effectively behaves. It will empty the entire magazine out in one clip. I don't remember if it stopped the fire, but it does extremely well damage. That's the Donahue Gouf that was trying to take the lunge at me, but I was able to maneuver behind it. That there is Dozel Zabi's Zaku, and I have that one as well. I'm just at 1 health now. I've got 1 bullet left. I'm not going to survive this by any stretch of the imagination. And there I go. So, I really like this particular mobile suit. It may be extremely melee focused, but it is extremely well done. I will say, the design motif on it, I think it was originally light blue and gold, and I don't really care for that combination all that much. So I am going after I never could say that, and I've missed with everything here. There's a tackle to try and save its own life. It didn't work. The swing from it did connect with my mobile suit. I also did another takedown in a matter of seconds. This thing is just a straight up monster. It does extremely well at melee, and it's no slouch at I started to say that it's no slouch at range damage, but it makes up for its low range stat in just sheer volume. The Finger Vulcans from its main weapon, you have 60 rounds. As I try and find myself some more cover, but you have 60 rounds and 12 rounds in the suppressive sub-weapon. As I lose my entire mobile suit now. Bombs have been placed in both bases at this point. Yeah, there's an opposite number. Yeah, so gotta say, even though this is good for melee, it's not really lacking when it comes to ranged fighting. It's not really built for it, but it can hold its own if need be. So I've defused in our base, so that's at least going to give us the advantage because everybody's over at the enemy base. So if the bomb does not go off, we still have a healthy enough lead. So I mean, it's not foolproof with a minute and change to go, but it is a sizable lead up, and sure enough, it did go off. So you see there, it can hold its own when it... I just made a stupid decision there. There's the thing that I should be fighting. An even dumber mistake was getting surrounded by the enemy team. Let's see. Now, I think this was before the update. I'm not really sure, but there was an update that actually fixed the buildings so that long-range artillery can't pass through them anymore. I don't remember if this was before or after that, but yeah, I found that it was interesting to say the least. But now it makes a bit more sense. As we've won this battle. Don't remember why I was trying to rush my messages, but yeah, all in all, Gouf is a fine machine. Yeah, I would highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it. It might be a while till it shows up, but if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend going for it. This was a battle, and but yes, until next time, Chris Bleep is leaving the scene.